Hello everybody, welcome back to Arthenex Plays XCOM 2 Long War 2. So here's the mission, here's the squad I'm sending on this mission. It's light enemy activity, which worries me a little bit, since we can only send 7. I sent the officer for this squad back to training, because she was overdue. She'd gotten way more promotions than she'd had officer training, so she's back in training, and I have one of my reserve officers here. And I also have a squatty shinobi to replace the one that just got wounded for 20 days. So that's going to give her a chance to level up. I would like to level up a couple of stealth shinobis anyway, so she can be one of them. So off you go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Alright, so we're waiting a day before we put together a squad to do this. And in the meantime, I think I'd like to make contact with another region. So that's 160. That one's only 70. That one's 80. That one's 80. Let's go ahead and make contact with Haven 4, Haven 4, Haven 4, Haven 5. Let's go ahead and make contact with the one that's cheapest, I guess. Sure. We still have 88 intel left. Okay, so there's powered armor. So that gives us Warden armor and Shadow armor and a prototype. Heavy weapon mounts directly to the armor. That could be useful. Interesting. But what we really need to research is this, which is unfortunately going to cost us 35 intel and put us down to about 50, which is, I would consider the bare minimum for where we'd like to be at. So we could do one of those too. But I think we should do this
work
first.
Begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Alright. So that's the first thing that had to happen. The second thing... Not that. No, I'm not going to do that. Is this. So let's see what we can learn. Huge fan of any of those. I guess this is okay. So I guess we'll learn that. Alright. Okay, before we do that, we need to make some armor. So we're going to send... We're going to send this team to go take out the facility along with the Psi operative. Probably minus their assault. What are they missing? They're missing a gunner. Oh no, they have 8. Right, because I usually bring 2 sharpshooters to these missions. But I don't think I want to wait 2 more days. Maybe we'll try and go without this time. It is only Advent Strength 1. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Baseline enemy activity is only extremely heavy. We might be able to get that down some too. And I think we're probably going with 9. So that's 9 days, 17 hours. So we could drop the assault and add a second sharpshooter. Based on how these missions have been going, I actually do think that's a good idea if we have a second sharpshooter. We might have to build another weapon. We should definitely make some better armor as well. So let's see, we got a warden armor. These each require 10 Elerium crystals. Take a look at the stats on these. Looking like we're going to have to buy that Elerium. So this is 3 health, 1 armor. This is, wow, 8 health and 2 armor. That is a big difference.
This is our basic power armor frame, providing the durability you'd expect from a giant armored suit. We're not going to be able to build as many of these as I would like. But we should definitely build some. Like, we definitely need 1 for our officer and 1 for our assault on every mission. So that's going to be a total of 8. Although we're not going to send an assault on this mission. But I probably want warden armor for some of the other soldiers too. So, am I going to go with 2 sharpshooters? It seems like the right call to go with 2 sharpshooters, even if I have to take one that's pretty inexperienced. pistol. Another long rifle. And that will take you. You're a Lance Corporal. At least you'll have death from above. And we'll give you. We're gonna need their spider suits. And we're gonna need more rounds. Well, at least this doesn't require any Illyrium. Maybe we... Oh yeah, no, we'll need one more. We're gonna need another one of these too. While I'm thinking about it. Okay. It's autoloader. Light scope. Spider suit. Okay, I think that does it. Let's put you on. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. Okay, so we're going to remove you and add. You. You're gonna need a weapon, some armor, it'll be interesting to try Void Rift. Okay, and then you already have Warden armor. Gunner is just a corporal.
Yeah, we have a better gunner available. I think I'm going to swap you out. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Give you that and that. That. What do you have? You have Shredder, Demolition, Chain Shot, Cyclid Fire, Traverse Fire. Okay. So go ahead and build a few more of those. Pull you off, replace you with Psi Operative. Alright, I think I'm going to give you a suit of this. Like my Grenadier oftentimes seems to take more attacks. I'm gonna give you a suit of this too, and you can have a smart macrophages PCS. I'll give you Predator armor. So everybody has. You only have 5 health. I'm going to give you the Warden armor instead. I will give you the Warden armor. Predator armor. Alright, so you need some armor. Alright. We'll have to build more before we... Oh wait. Not one armor. I'm just going to give you Predator armor. We'll have to build more before we send out another mission. But for this mission... This should be good. Only 9 days, 17 hours. It's not too bad. He's got the appropriate weapon. I could give... Admit, it would be nice to have a few more coil rifles. I think I'm going to be researching plasma rifles pretty soon. I'll save the money for those and go with this. We're going with 9 again. That should be okay.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
And should I boost infiltration right away? Maybe I'll wait a bit before I boost infiltration. Okay. Alright, now that that's finally done, they're off to assault that facility, hopefully liberate that region. We'll go back to scanning. Right, so I retrained all of your abilities. So I will decide exactly what I want to do with you. You are a tech sergeant. I might want to make you an area suppressor. I'm not sure yet. What I am going to do is I want to retrain a technical. So I want a technical that's not part of a squad. Fairly experienced. Gunnery sergeant, that might be a little bit too experienced. Gunnery sergeant. Gunnery sergeant. Gunnery sergeant. You're only a technical, but you're on a mission. Or a tech sergeant. Probably pull, well, no, he's a lot better. Alright, I guess we'll use Quinton. I want to make a flamethrower technical. I didn't level one up. How long is that going to take? 28 days. It's a long time, but I think that's okay. I don't have another priority for that. I was thinking about retraining a shinobi at one point, but... Whoops. So that's this one. VIP from Advent Vehicle. You could probably do this. But I think I want to wait for this to finish before I assign anybody to that. 1 day, 0 hours. Well, we could try and do this as a stealth mission, I suppose. Moderate heavy, though. Yeah, I think I'll pass. We're probably not going to liberate New India. It's a little bit too much advent strength there. Definitely not short on missions. Alright, we finished the facility lead. So what are we going to do next? What is this for? I also kind of think we should do some of these autopsies. I'm going to look up these armors. I'm not going to research them right quite this second. I'd also like to research plasma rifle.
These robotic
let's do
units,
this.
developed by Advent.
Yeah, so we're going to want to do this facility. But I think I might want to wait till after the headquarters assault to do it. Alright, we're almost done with this training. Alright, so yeah, so what I'm going to do instead of having you continue, even though I do want you to continue, is we're going to put the one who has this promotion, because I want to see what ability she can train. Because if she can train kill zone, I'm probably going to give her the plus damage promotion. So you're going to be pulled off the line, and I'm going to put him back into the squad for the moment. And then here, I'll give it to you. And we'll go with the Advanced Warfare Center. And we'll stick you in there. See what your max level defensive ability is. Alright, so then we can send that team out on a mission. So which mission do we want to do? Oh, 7 hours, not doing that one. Right, that one we already have somebody working on. So we could do this one. That gets us a scientist and an intel package. We could do this one, which is the liberation one for East Asia.
We want a scientist. We probably want to do this one. I'll leave you behind again. We won't quite make it to 100% infiltration. I think that's okay.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Alright, let's keep scanning. No, not going to do that. I don't like any of these. They're really situational. I guess we'll get that. Alright, we've successfully contacted West Africa. Let's give you an advisor. What? Alright, we don't have enough intel to make contact with another region right away. We don't have a lead. So where should we scan? Where's Advent the weakest? Here, it looks like. Zero days, 0 hours. Oh, that's useless. Oh, 14 days, 15 hours counters dark event, hidden event. We haven't looked at the dark events in a while. Yeah, all three of those kind of suck. So, who's closest to there? You're at 86%. Or not that one. $19 hours until 100%. Alright. I guess after you do that, you can come over and do this. Blue screen protocol, right? That's why I did that. I knew there was a good reason.
I like this other stuff, I feel like we should do
I had
that.
assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
And I also think we should go buy that Illyrium since we are now out. Not cheap, but we need the Illyrium. I think I'm gonna buy this too. Just because it's handy to have one of those lying around. Uh, 60 supplies. I don't think that's quite worth it. Get you for 42 supplies. Pretty cheap. Alright, I'll get you. We might need you for a as a Haven advisor. Let's take a look at you. .77 aim, 5 health, 15 mobility. You look pretty average. Okay. Oh. Wait. We need to do blue screen protocol. Almost forgot about that. Okay. Alright, moment of truth. You can get hard targets. That's actually not that great. It would take you, yeah, 12 days. I kind of been thinking I'd like to train my assaults with pistol abilities. This would be pretty good too. Day 9 hours. do anything about that.
Resistance communications facility now operational.
Alright. One spare engineer. You know what I think we should do? Since this doesn't cost any power.
Workshop facility upgraded.
Alright, so now we can make contact with every region in the world. And swap you out for a resistance gremlin. And put you here. Alright, now you're at 100%, and we're finally going to get to do a mission this episode. So, Operation Demon Fist. Wow, this episode has gone on a long time without actually having done a mission.
We're moving in for an emergency extraction of a VIP working for the Resistance. The spokesman provided the coordinates, but the rest is up to us. Locate the VIP and escort them out of the area safely. Goes without saying, but don't leave any hostiles standing.
So this is just a run across the map mission. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. We're not going to get any intel out of the mission itself unless we manage to hack something, which is a little too bad since I'm a little short on intel right at the very present second. Since I want to boost that facility raid, or not facility raid, but headquarters assault mission. I'm waiting until I get a little bit more intel before I do that.
Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction. Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Right. Alright, sure.
Moving.
Should be pretty safe jumping down there. Looks good.
Headed out.
No enemies yet. Got 2 more buildings to go across, though. You know what? Go ahead and move to there.
On the move.
We can see this whole street, right? Yeah, we can.
Stepping
A
on.
little risky, but go ahead. Okay.
Got it covered. Stepping off. Running.
Stepping off.
All right. On the first turn. Oh, hello. Alright, you do have a shot. It's not a great one. I know they're in there, but we can't see them. There's no windows on the ground floor. Oh, interesting. We can see that there's the other group is way over there. So we shouldn't have to worry about pulling them, at least. Run again to there. That's probably not far enough. Really sucks is that this door is still closed. There's like nothing we can do. We can't see anything with the door closed. We know that the Centurion is right on the other side of that door, though. So let's go ahead. Do that to start with. Alright, now at least the door looks like it might be open. Can you get up there and spot where the rest of those guys are?
On my way.
I feel like we just need more information here. I only have the one shot. Go ahead and take it.
Okay, so I got one. You want this?
Can't even hit that muton. Almost want to move you up here just to be bait. I mean, we're not going to pull that other group. But there's like absolutely nothing I can do about that snake right now. Unless I can get another flashbang grenade, and I don't think I can get one far enough in there. Yeah, just move up to there. Nahia is probably going to move up and poison everybody. Unless I do something about it.
Alright, I'll go! Overwatch!
But unfortunately, I think the best I can really do is spread out.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Affirmative. Covering now.
Let's move you back.
I'm going. Got it covered.
Hide you like here. You come over
Heading
here.
out. Affirmative. Covering now. Incoming over here.
Interesting. So the Muton's on Overwatch and the Snake is not. Alright, we should be able to kill them both this turn. Is it going to trigger the Overwatch? It shouldn't. You can't see any of those
Whatever you say.
squares.
Throwing grenade.
Well, that was effective. I don't love those plasma grenades.
I'm going!
Rapid fire. 2 at 50 is better than 1 at 70. Not by a lot.
Barely
raised.
registered.
Alright, well we can use combat protocol if we have to. But can we take some shots first? Like maybe with you?
Heading to that location. Good riddance. What do we got here?
Where do you want it?
Alright, you go pick up this loot.
I've got the loot.
We have a pretty good idea of where the other group is. They're like right on top of the exit. Sure.
Copy that.
Is it clear? Grappling.
Not going to move up any further than that on this turn. Just move up. Just move up to there. That's fine.
Go, go, go! Position confirmed.
Where'd they go? Can we see in here? Yeah, we can see in there. There they are. Well, in that case, we can probably... Yeah, we can move all the way up to the front of the building without them spotting us.
Affirmative.
Sure.
10-4.
chances you could get an Overwatch shot off from like here. I don't think they're that good. Alright, go ahead and dash to there then.
I'm all over it.
And you just have to move up as far as you can, which unfortunately is actually not all that far.
Affirmative.
Weapon. Sure, that should be relatively safe.
Advent troops here.
Alright, here we go. A lot of mechs. Shield bearer, archer, archer, longbow, rocketeer. So the longbow, archer, archer, shield bearer. We have a pretty good chance of killing this guy. Let's see. Your hacking score is not what it could be. Nobody can hit that rocketeer. Nobody can hit the rocketeer. That's not good. He's standing next to a door or anything useful like that. Somebody's got to try and kill this rocketeer. Might as well be you.
Position compromised.
Minimum damage. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you're definitely the best one to kill that guy.
Big deal. You want this?
You could kill that rocketeer from here. I have 2 archers and a shield bearer to deal with. Alright, let's move you up.
Moving to position.
What's the hack? 54% for deception. Not really good enough.
Closing on target position now.
Alright, you cannot command the shinobi from here. Go ahead and take that shot then. Just a
Not much of a
graze.
hit.
Not good enough. Alright, you use lightning hands.
Big deal.
That burned your steady weapon though. Probably should not have had you do that. And again, if you don't kill the thing that you shoot at, we'll get nothing.
I can handle that. Grenade!
Alright, just in case things go horribly, we can at least flashbang these two. Alright, we can't grenade that guy without grenading the other guy, so
Heads down.
grenade this guy. You killed him. Alright, well that makes your decision easier then. You shoot at the mech. Kill the mech. Alright, so we should be fine
Happy
then.
now? This looks valuable.
Stick and move!
All we have to do is have you... Come on, let me move there.
Got it covered.
Run and get into there. And some shots.
Not too shabby.
But I think we can just leave now, so let's just have everybody head for the exit. We do have failsafe at least, but no, there's no permanent bonus on those hacks.
On your order.
Okay, no reinforcements. You can get that with a blue
Let's
move.
move already. This looks like the stuff.
Can't leave,
Here I
however.
come. Double time.
Will do.
Ooh, another combat rush. Those are always
I've
fun.
got it.
Alright, we can definitely leave on the next turn. So I don't see any reason why we shouldn't just do this.
secure and in position for evac.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
Getting it done. Let's do this.
I can handle that. What's over there?
On my way. Stepping off.
Alright, easy mission.
Ready to boogie.
Scientist number 11 and an intel package.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Now we'll send this group after the dark event.
Morale is sure to be high after an operation like that. Great work, Commander.
Alright, your hacking skill is actually not that great. I wouldn't mind having a specialist or two with capacitor discharge. So I think I'm going to give that to you. Alright, advanced hair trigger, two learning cores, combat rush, and scientist number 11. Research time reduced by another 7%, which actually knocks a day off of that, which is nice. And then let's send these guys. Okay, that's pretty sweet. We definitely need the Illyrium to do. This. Yeah. Do we have? We do have a Psi operative available. Alright, I'll probably send him on this mission. But I need to put together some more armor for these guys, I think. At least one more suit. I think I will do that in between episodes. So I think I'm going to call this one here. When I come back, I will send these guys off. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you guys next time. Until then, have a terrific day.